I'm Joe Cirillo. I'm the branch manager for OPM San Antonio Services branch, and this is my CFC Giving Tuesday story. So I truly believe in the combined federal campaign and the incredible impact it has on people who live in our communities. Undoubtedly, our individual contributions make a significant difference, but when you really step back and look at what we can achieve collectively through the CFC, that's where you can really see the magnitude of our ability to give back. I committed my agency's support for the CFC because I believe so strongly in the various initiatives and charities that it supports. Growing up in the Gulf Coast area, I've witnessed the tragedy and difficulty that hurricanes and other natural disasters can have on a community. So I was actually in Baton Rouge when Katrina hit, and while we were fortunate to be just west of the storm, I witnessed the devastation that it caused to my friends and their families in the New Orleans area. So many of those people relied on charities and the support of others to survive that challenging time. I've also learned about the power of charity and giving when speaking with a family member who was born with a physical disability. She and her family relied on help and the charity of others to get some of the medical supplies and care they needed during some of their hardest times. We also know, because of the COVID-19 pandemic, charities are having a difficult time just simply delivering on their mission, while more and more people are finding themselves in need. There are many causes to support, and some of my favorite causes include public safety, disaster preparedness, relief, medical research, community improvement, capacity building. So it may be obvious from my previous stories why public safety and medical research are in my top three. And community improvement is also a favorite for me because we all use and benefit from the community facilities and services in our area. So anything that we can do to support those benefits all of us. But just as I believe in the power of charities, I also believe in our collective power as federal, military, and postal employees and retirees and our ability to affect real change. This year's theme encourages us to be the face of change. You can be the face of change by supporting charities through the combined federal campaign. Thank you all for your time today.
People have supported great causes throughout history, faced challenges that seem to be bigger than us, but persisted towards the face of change. No matter whose footsteps you choose to follow, no matter what cause you feel compelled to support, no matter if it's $1 per pay period, $25, or $75 per pay period, your gift through payroll deduction and a few hours of time volunteering will help make a change. Environmental protection. What is the use of a house if you haven't got a tolerable planet to put it on? Henry David Thoreau. No matter what cause you feel compelled to support, your gift will help make a change. Take this opportunity to positively impact the world we all live in.
Well, good morning or good afternoon. I grew up in South Africa with parents who are important figures in wildlife conservation and with a grandfather who was one of the founders of the modern science of entomology. Accordingly, my childhood was full of animals, discussions of conservation and other topics that were not normally a formative background for a teenage boy. I have now had over 45 years working in academia and for animal nonprofits in the US and around the world. Over those years, it became clear that there was a gap in charitable efforts working on more than one of these areas. In my case, I looked specifically at the importance of the relationships among people, animals, and the environment. Many charities work in just one of these areas, providing support either to people experiencing various wildlife challenges or helping animals or addressing environmental challenges. But we at the Founders of Wellbeing International felt that we needed an organization that looked at all three simultaneously and identified solutions that did not prioritize one of the areas over the others, but instead looked for a win-win-win opportunity. One of our projects, the Global Dog Campaign, illustrates these interconnections very well. There are about 900 million dogs in the world today, 300 million of whom live on the streets. So while heading up an international charity, I developed a project in which the organization I was at then began to encourage the capture, sterilization, and vaccination, and the return to the streets of dogs in specific communities. We started in the Bahamas, moved on to India, and eventually took on a project encompassing a whole country, the Kingdom of Bhutan in the Himalayas. Over this period, I learned that while our project did help the street dogs directly, it also helped the people in those communities where the dogs were being managed, and also led to a reduction in dog-wildlife conflict. About 10 years ago, the UN Development Programme conducted a survey of communities in Bosnia to find out what their main issues were and to determine how the UNDP could assist those communities with their concerns. The UNDP expected that communities would have security concerns or problems with infrastructure or insufficient opportunities. But one of the major concerns they reported focused on roaming packs of street dogs and the threat those dogs pose to the community and to their livestock. So the UNDP partnered with the International Fund for Animal Welfare, a major international animal organization, to help 3 communities in Bosnia address their roaming dog issue. The project was very successful, and the UNDP extended it to several more communities. But there was one important and unexpected result that reflects this interaction between people, animals, and environment. Through the process of engaging the communities and their leaders to address and resolve the roaming dog issue, UNDP found that the ethnic tensions in each community were considerably reduced. So this is a real-life example of how this type of project can work. We currently have projects that we're trying to fund in Costa Rica, in Mexico, in India, and in South Africa. And we really welcome the CFC and all of its members and partners to explore what we have to offer on our website. Thank you very much. Really appreciate the time and the opportunity.
Donating money through payroll deduction, debit or credit card, or bank transfer, and volunteering time is so easy with the CFC. The quickest and easiest way to give is through the secure online giving system at givecfc.org. Signing up is simple and painless. It will take you less than 10 minutes, and once you are set up, your giving is on autopilot for the entire year. Let me show you how you can make a difference with just $1 minimum contribution, and of course you can give more. Step 1, go to givecfc.org and click Donate. Step 2, create an account or log into your existing account. Step 3, complete or update your profile. Your campaign manager or key worker will give you your agency's CFC code, or you can locate your agency using the search bar. Step 4, choose the charities you want to support. Choose as many as you want. Support the causes that mean something to you. You can give to multiple charities in the amounts you choose. And don't forget to volunteer service hours if you can. Charities really need money and support. Use the search features to search by charity name, location, cause area, or administrative fundraising rate. Just click on the charities you want to support and add them to your basket. Step 5, choose your pledge method, payroll deduction, credit or debit card, or bank transfer. Choose your desired payment frequency, one time or reoccurring. Choose your annual pledge amount, and then allocate your donation and volunteer hours to the charities you selected. Don't forget to click Submit, and you are done. That's how you can make a difference in less than 10 minutes through the secure online giving system. There's a new way to give, through the CFC Giving app. This fully functional app allows you to complete every detail of your gift on your smartphone. Just go to the Apple or Google store and download the app and give. It's that simple. And of course, if you still prefer a paper pledge form, you can download the paper pledge form from givecfc.org and fill it out using the instructions on the second page. Submit it to your key worker or just mail it in. It's easy too. So those are your 3 ways to give $1 per pay period, or a minimum one-time gift of $1 or more if you can, in just 10 minutes and volunteer time through the CFC. Thank you for listening, and more importantly, thank you for your gift.